risk in life. There's risk to sitting on the couch.
There's risk to sitting on the couch. Well, we're here in the man cave. We're just hours away from Super Bowl 50, and people still talking about Roger Goodell's controversial comments on concussions, where he said that it's just as risky as sitting on the couch here in the man cave.
Yeah, we've got a lot of armchair quarterbacks today, won't we, with the Super Bowl. Here to react, certified NFL agent, president of MBK Sports Management Group, LLC, and author of My Brother's Keeper of Above and Beyond the Dotted Line with the NFL's Most Ethical Agent, Eugene T. Lee. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Welcome,
Thanks for having me.
What did you think about those comments? What do you think he meant?
I think he was trying to use an extreme analogy just to show that the sport is safe, but they were totally inaccurate. I mean, not only were they inaccurate, I think they were a disservice to the sacrifices made by these players every Sunday afternoon.
And this comes on the heels of the news. We've seen a huge increase in concussions this year, a 58% increase in concussions, when the NFL has said that they've been doing everything they can do to mitigate these concussions.
I mean, it's a problem that cannot be swept under the rug anymore. I mean, the more telling fact is that out of the 94 brains of former NFL players that were studied, 90 out of 94 exhibited CTE.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you obviously have a few clients. You have a number of clients that you represent in the NFL, none of them in the big game today. We also saw the news this week, of course, about Johnny Manziel and the problems that he's had off the field. How difficult is it as an agent? You get on the phone, you're talking to your player, you're throwing your career away. What do you say to somebody like Manziel?
You try as best you can to guide and to give them empathy and compassion and to really hammer home the point that they need to make changes. But at the end of the day, at this point in his career, the onus is on Johnny Manziel. The desire to get better, to turn his life around, has to come from within.
We watched this week as the premiere of The People vs. O.J. Simpson aired on FX, and also learned that the O.J. Simpson defense team considered using CTE as a possible defense. Do you think that's going to be a defense that we see coming down the line for other potential criminal acts?
It may. I mean, you never know. I mean, we know that CTE causes irrational behavior, suicidal thoughts, so it may be a defense that comes into play down the road.
We knew this week that the coaches out in Santa Clara ahead of the Super Bowl have said, look, they have a whole week to themselves. We're not going to babysit them. And the pressure is on. All the press is on. What do you say as an agent? What must be going through the player's mind this week as they're preparing for the big game?
I think there's a lot of excitement. I believe there's nervousness as well. I mean, this is the biggest stage. I mean, the Super Bowl is not only, a game anymore. It's a worldwide phenomenon. You're breaking television ratings every year, and they realize that a great performance in this game can open doors, both on and off the field.
All right, so who's going to win today?
I like Carolina. I like Carolina.
You know, she's a Carolina girl, so you said the right thing. You said the right thing. Yeah. So, all right, big game this afternoon. Eugene Lee, the name of the book again is?
My Brother's Keeper, Above and Beyond the Dotted Line with the NFL's Most Ethical Agent.
All right, Eugene, great to see you this morning.
Thanks
so
you
much
for having me.
And thank you for hanging out in the man cave.
Yeah, it's a tough job. Someone's got to do it.